Dear children, today's topic is congruent triangles and criteria for congruence of triangles. So, we have studied in earlier classes that two geometric figures are said to be congruent if they have exactly the same shape and same size. So, these two words are very important: same shape and same size. It means when you keep one figure over the other figure, the first figure will cover it exactly and the two figures will look like a one figure. So we here in class 9 we are studying about the special geometric figure, that is triangle. So we will learn about how two triangles are said to be congruent. So congruence of triangles means two triangles are congruent if and only if, this is very important, if and only if one of them can be made to superpose on the other so as to cover it exactly. It means ki if you keep one triangle over the other triangle, the two triangles will become one, and this will become one only if they have same shape and same size. When we say same shape means the angles should be equal, and same size means the length of the side should be equal. So here we understand this by an example. Suppose these two triangles are given here, ABC and DEF. Now here the angles, first we see the vertices ABC, DEF. So angle A is equal to angle D, angle B is equal to angle E, and angle C is equal to angle F. Similarly, when we see the corresponding sides, so AB is equal to DE, BC is equal to EF, and AC is equal to DF. So we can say that two triangles are congruent if the corresponding sides and the corresponding angles of the two triangles are equal. Here the corresponding word is very important. This corresponding sides and corresponding angles. Here you see in the figure, corresponding side means here if we take AB, then here I have taken DE. If I have taken BC of this triangle, then I have taken FE of this triangle. If I have taken AC of this triangle, then DF. So these are corresponding sides, and similarly these are corresponding angles. Angle A is equal to angle D, angle B is equal to angle E, and angle C is equal to angle F. Now we will study about some conditions and properties, how to show what are the conditions when we say that two triangles are congruent. So our mathematicians has given us 5 shortcut conditions through which we can check whether our triangles are congruent or not without measuring them. So first condition is side angle side. Here what you will see is two triangles are given. So we will say that two triangles are congruent if two sides are congruent and the included angle of one are equal to the corresponding side and the included angle of the other triangle. Now here you see this is SAS, means here in the figure AB is one side, DE is the other side. So we are comparing these two triangles. So this side is equal to this side, this angle A is equal to angle D, and this AC is equal to DF. So SAS means side angle side, and it is very important that when you use this criteria, this angle should be included between these two sides. This is very important thing, children. So I have made it note, equal angle should be the angle included between the side. तो जो आपका इक्वल एंगल होगा वो हमेशा इन दो कॉरस्पॉन्डिंग साइड्स के बीच में होगा. सो वी कैन से दैट ट्राइंगल ABC इज कॉन्ग्रुएंट टू ट्राइंगल DEF बाय SAS क्राइटेरिया. दिस इज द symbol for representing the congruency. So wherever we write congruency, we write this symbol. Okay, now moving towards the second criteria, that is angle side angle. In this criteria, two triangles are congruent if two angles and the included side. In previous we have two sides and included angle, here we have two angles and one included side of one triangles are equal to the corresponding two angles and the included side of the other triangle. Let's see this example. ABC and DEF are two triangles. Here angle B is equal to angle E, clear? Then BC is equal to this side BC is equal to EF, and angle C is equal to angle F. So one angle, this angle is equal to this angle, then side this BC side is equal to this EF, and then third is angle C is equal to angle F. So we say that two triangles will be congruent if this condition is satisfied, and this is called ASA rule. So this triangle, we can say that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF by ASA rule. Now moving forward, the third criteria, that is angle side. In this, what happens, suppose these two triangles are there, ABC and PQR. Here angle B is equal to angle Q, angle C is equal to angle R, and this is the side AB is equal to PQ. So here it is not necessary that this side should be in between these two angles. So when two angles and one side of one triangle is equal to two angles and one side of other triangle, we say that it is angle side criteria, and two triangles will be congruent by this rule. Now fourth one is side congruency. Here in these two triangles ABC and PQR, AB is equal to PQ, BC is equal to QR, and AC is equal to PR. So all the three sides of first triangle is equal to all the three sides of second triangle. So these two triangles are congruent by SSS criteria. So this is the method of writing the congruency, that this side is equal to this side is equal to this is equal to this. So this by SSS. Now the fifth one is right hypotenuse side criteria. This criteria is applicable for right triangles. When we talk about right triangles, two right triangles are congruent if the hypotenuse and the one side of one triangle are respectively equal to the hypotenuse and one side of the other triangle. Here you see these two triangles, both of them are right triangle. AB is equal to DE, BC is equal to EF, and AC is equal to DF. So this one is first is right triangle. Here it is 90 degree. This side is BC is equal to EF and AC is equal to DF. So we say that this triangle, both the triangles are congruent by RHS rule. Now in question examination, questions are asked about conditions. In some questions the condition is given. Suppose if condition like this, those triangles are given, that ABC is congruent to PQR, then you can draw the following conclusions from it. अगर आपको इस तरह की कंडीशन दी होती है तो आपको क्वेश्चन से क्या कंक्लूजन निकालना है. अगर ये दिया हुआ, इफ इट इज़ गिवन दैट ABC is congruent to triangle PQR, so it means this symbol means same size, same angle, same shape. मीन इन दोनों ट्राइंगल्स के एंगल्स सारे इक्वल होंगे, इनका साइज सेम होगा, इनके शेप भी सेम होंगे, एंड सेम साइड्स, लेंथ जो होगी साइड्स की वो भी सेम. अब यहाँ पर आपने ध्यान देना है, यू हैव टू बी वेरी केयरफुल दैट व्हेन वी से दैट दीज ट्राइंगल्स आर कॉन्ग्रुएंट, इट मीन्स AB is equal to PQ, then BC is equal to QR. This is BC, this is QR. Corresponding side AC, if we have taken AC, then it is PR. Angle A is equal to angle P, angle B is equal to angle Q, and angle C is equal to angle R. So children, keep these things in your mind because questions can be asked in any way. So thank you and have a nice day.